Into day 5, Marko back from pilfering the quiet house. So did we get raided? No, we didn't. I think we would have been okay with 3 windows boarded up anyway. So, Marko, so he needs to get to sleep. Well, firstly, everybody has to eat today. So let's make sure we don't forget. Let's get everybody up in anticipation of that. Marko can go to sleep. Bruno, eat. And Pavle, eat. That leaves us 2 cans and the ability to make 2 more meals. 2 more meals, so we're good for day 8. Now, morale. Nobody's sad, which is interesting because we went to the decrepit squat, did something which gave us a positive morale, but nobody was content. I don't care where and how Marko got supplies. Okay, so he doesn't really care. My friend's very hungry. Getting food for them should be my priority, so he kind of justifies it himself as well. I wish I could help my friends. They look so hungry. So maybe the very hungry status actually helped us on that, because everybody seems to think it was the right thing to do. All right. Well, now we have a bunch of stuff that we can trade. 6, what's that? Total of 9 meds there. We're looking good on food. Now, as far as construction, so our things. Firstly, we did bring back 3 of those things here. Now, he doesn't need to sleep, so I'm going to get him on cigarettes. So there's nothing we can really make anyway. I'm not really too interested in making a radio. The radio tells us when winter's coming and stuff like that, but we can tell by the temperature anyway. 16 degrees, it hasn't moved. It's going to drop when winter's imminent. It's going to drop to 14 and stay there for a few days anyway, which gives us plenty of time. Oh, the kids, interesting, because they ask for bottles of pills and we don't have any. So all we can do with them is say, not right now, come back later. So there's really nothing we can do at this, because we need 2 bottles of pills. The way this works is that if you have 1 bottle of pills, they only ask for 1. If you have 2 or more, or 0 like we've got, they ask for 2. So all we can do is say maybe later. And they will come back and ask for the pills again. As mentioned, if we've got 1, they'll ask for 1. If we've got 2 or more, or 0, they'll ask for 2. So there's nothing we can really do today. That's our visitor for the day. There's nothing we can make. Now what we would like to do is get the reinforced door in. So we're looking at components and wood, whatever we do. We're going to need this to start making carrots at some point. Again, wood and components. We're going to need this rat traps for meat. Again, wood and components. And we're going to need this for water. Again, wood and components. So it's wood and components all the way, whatever we do. But if we look at our things, we've still only got this as a weapon, which is an issue, because if we wanted to go to the supermarket tonight, we've got 2 options. We could either make a shovel and use that as a weapon at the supermarket, and then we could use the shovel later on for the church, where we definitely need it because of the number of piles. Or we could go to the garage and hope that he has a hatchet there, which we could then use as a weapon at the supermarket. So I've got kind of a choice there. Now, given that we have the church and that we can use the shovel in the church, I'm going to go ahead and make a shovel if we can. I don't know if we can, though. If we can't make a shovel, then it just means that we go to the garage. There we go. We can't. So garage it is. All right. And we're going to have to take 1 med at the garage. Now, 1 of these meds here. No, I don't want to take that. Sorry. So I think we'll take a bandage because we can probably get more for that. Now he's tired, he needs to go to sleep. So nobody's sick. Everybody has eaten. So we can end the day there because there's nothing more to do. Alright, so we can't go to the supermarket because we don't have a weapon to take on the soldier. So we're going to have to go to the garage and we're going to hope that he has a hatchet. So we'll put him to sleep, put him to guard. Preparation now. Going to take a bandage and we will get a positive morale for trading that with him. And go there. So firstly, let's pick up what's here, because there are usually a few other things here that we can trade. Because stuff like teddy bears and bullets, we're not going to take any of that home. So we could use it to trade with matey. So that fills us up. We could trade wood with him as well. Okay. Pick that wood up later. So I'm just going to make a pile here, because what we're going to end up doing is running around the back of the garage. So let's just drop one item here, which makes a pile which we can then dump into. Now, potential trade. I'm not sure if we want to trade that or not, because if we find a full stack, that's useful to take home. Let's just see what he's got first, what we can get for that. He does have a hatchet, alright, but we need at least one of these, so we have to be able to get those two items. It won't do try harder, fine, we have a deal. Alright, deal there. So we have our weapon. Now we need the saw blade, because there's a saw blade requirement right here. So we are allowed to run across the top here. They can hear us, of course, but we are not in a forbidden area, so they don't come after us. So you saw all of Matey's what he had there. If you have a lockpick and you go through here, you can pretty much steal everything he had in his inventory from here. But we're not going to do that. This location does have a, I guess, a glitch. And that if you steal from here, every time you come back, you get another morale hit. Even if you're taking from... Let's say we stole from here, we took a morale hit, and then we went home, and then we came back, and we just took something from this pile, for example. Even though this isn't a stealing pile, we get another morale hit. So, which to me feels a bit glitchy. It basically means that if you steal from here, don't come back. It was a double pile, wasn't it? Okay. But there's nothing else here. This clue doesn't do anything for us. So now it's just a question of getting everything from here over to our central pile. So I've got to pick these three up at the top too. So I'm just going to get everything into here and back in a minute. Getting back now. So I did pick up that one stack of wood from here as well. So this is basically everything in one pile now. So things that we could go trade right away. But that's a full stack. We could trade those. Then again, these are quite valuable. It's probably more worthwhile taking that home actually and turning it into cigarettes. So we're one short of a full stack there. Got a full stack of these. I don't remember often getting a full stack from here. So there's really not much to trade other than these 4 things here. Quality roll-ups, they're worth something though. But let's just see if we can, it's probably worth picking up one part. Open doors, can be that one. So what else could we get here? Not really a lot. Very generous of you. So that will give us another full stack of parts. Now water. We'll take it. Because if we come back here, we could buy more water, then go back with a full stack. Because water is quite expensive to make. It's one of the few traders that sells electronic parts as well. So that would give us 3, and he's likely to have more in the future. Yeah, he's quite a good trader. Okay, we're going to deal there. That's what we've got, 2:30, plenty of time. So we're going to take that, we're going to take the hatchet, which is going to enable us to break down furniture in the house and give us a load of wood. Now we have 2 full stacks of parts. I'm going to leave that because it's only half a stack. Full stack of those, yes. I'm just going to go components on the assumption that we're going to get a bunch of wood by breaking down furniture. We'll see where that gets us. Day 6, Marko getting back from the garage. So we now have a weapon that we can take to the supermarket tonight. Night was calm. Alright, let's get Marko to sleep straight away. Now there's nothing, nobody needs to eat today. We did bring back some tobacco leaves though, so we can start on the cigarettes. In the meantime, we also have the hatchet, so we can start to break down furniture. So firstly, if we just look at our things, we've only got 1 wood and 6 firewood. So now if we run around and break down all the furniture. So this one here gave us 8 wood and 4 firewood, for example. All right, I'm just going to run around with Pavle and we're going to break down this one, this one, this one, and also this one here and back when he's finished. So Pavle's just finishing up the chopping run here. Now we do have somebody at the door. I haven't looked to see who it is yet. But if we just look at our things, we started on 1 wood and 6 firewood, so now we've got 36. So that chopping run gave us 35 wood and 20 firewood, which wasn't bad. So who we got? It's the kids again. Okay. Now, they only come 2 times, and we still don't have any pills to give them. So there's really nothing more we can do here. We just have to say no. Because last time we could say maybe later. But we don't have that option anymore. Give me a sec doesn't really help because it just means that Bruno has to come and tell him the same thing, so we just have to say no. You won't help me, I'm very disappointed. So do we get a negative morale hit from that? I'm not seeing it. Look at the bio. Unfortunately, we had no meds to give to those poor children. Okay, so at least he recognizes there were none to give. We'd have given these children meds if only we had any left. These children asked for meds, were out of luck. Our cabinet was empty, so they're all kind of realizing that there were none to give at least. Now, 12:30, so somebody needs to go to sleep, and it's Pavle. Don't forget, Franco came on day 4, so we're expecting him, or we're expecting to see him every 3 days, so we're expecting to see him tomorrow. And that's our last visitor for the day, because we only get 1 each day. Now we are going to need more food for day 7, but we're going to get some at the supermarket, sorry, for day 8, because that's when everybody's going to eat. But we can end the day there, I think. Let me see. Anything we want to do? Oh, we can actually get the door in. All right, let's do that. Because then we don't have to worry about security for the rest of the game. It means that outside, there is a crime spree at some point, but outside of the crime spree, it means that with a reinforced door, one guard and weapons for everybody will always be good enough to avoid theft and or injury. And during the crime spree, when the raids get their strongest, 2 guards, reinforced door, and both being armed will always be enough as well. So we don't have to worry about raids anymore for the rest of the game, which is nice. Now we can really just concentrate on food production and anything else. So let's just have a quick look at this. So food production. We are allowed to have 2 rat traps. We can put 1 in right now, so we may as well do that as well. The sooner we get it going, the sooner it's going to start delivering, because it's basically 1 piece of food in and it gives 2 pieces of food out every 2 or 3 days. There's our rat trap done, and now this is where we get the benefit of having brought home this fertilizer before, because we don't have to use meat or cans to feed this. And this will deliver 2 meat every 2 or 3 days, as mentioned. Now once you've got 2 rat traps, that's enough to feed a household of 4 till the end of the game. Now what else? So that's pretty much it for the rest of the day, I think. Now Franco was liable to come today. Sometimes he does that, but it's good that he didn't, and we're most likely to see him tomorrow, because we're going to go to the supermarket tonight and we're going to find some meds there, so we can end the day there. All right, new locations. Hotel. That's thugs, and it's not too difficult to take down. We can do that one. City hospital, not great. If somebody's sick or injured, you can go there and the doctors will treat you in terms of giving you meds without charging. But there isn't really a lot there to go for in terms of loot. Child school, there's a trader there, which is of some use, but it's a very, very difficult takedown if you want to try and kill them all, so it's not one I tend to go to ever. Small apartment building, that's a really good one. It's very easy to take down and you get a lot of loot there. So this one is very, very good, but we're going to go to the supermarket tonight. That's the supermarket soldier. So Marko's going to go, and let me see, Pavle's going to guard, he's going to sleep. Now, preparation, we need the weapon, of course. Now, there are some lockpick requirements there, as well as somewhere to dig through. Now, if we take this, we're taking our only weapon. However, we do have the door in now. I think we just do this. And scavenge. Alright, now soldier, we just have to run past him. Just down here. Over to this door here. And then we just have to hatch it up and wait for him to come by. And soldier down. So if we scavenge, we should get a gun and a full stack of bullets off him. And a bottle of booze. Okay. So the meds are out here, which is going to be useful with Franco coming tomorrow. 1, 2, and 2 of these as well. Which later on in the game with... oh, and we have the option to be breaking stuff down with the hatchet while we're here as well. That's a very useful thing to have during the winter. Alright, let's go upstairs and just gonna create a pile here. Just dump everything into there. So we're gonna need the crowbar down here. We don't need the hatchet anymore. Unless we want to start breaking down those boxes, which we don't. So we're gonna have to dig through here, so let's get going. Pile is done. We're just after midnight. So digging through that pile means that we're unlikely to get to every lootable pile, unfortunately. But we will have enough to fill our pockets to get home with full stacks. It's the most important thing. So more meds there. Because once we have the trading day tomorrow, we're pretty much going to be in sight of getting our food production up and running. Because we don't have to worry about security anymore, that's not an issue. So it's really just food production now that we have to concentrate on getting in, and after the trading session tomorrow we're going to start to get close. So 1:30. Okay, we don't need the crowbar anymore, so I'm just going to run around and pick up as many piles as I can. And I'll see you once we get close to 5 o'clock. Alright, it's 10 past 4, so we're kind of pushing it. We could... 4:20. Yeah, there are a few more piles up here and also across the roof, but I think we're pretty much done. So we're just going to have to pick from what we've got here. So, what is that? That's a full stack there of those two. But shame we didn't have any for the kids. I don't think we're going to find any more meds, so we may as well take that. Trading day tomorrow. We may find more of these upstairs. That's a full stack. I'm going to take it. We'll take those two. There's an argument for leaving that behind to break down the furniture. Now, 3 of these. We may find more. So I'm going to leave that. That's a full stack. Take. 2 guns. They're not going to stack. Full stack of bullets. Take. This is good for trade here. Full stack of those. Take. 8 water. We may find some more. So I'm going to leave that. So just tempted by the gun parts, but I think we have to come back here. Because there are some piles we haven't got to yet. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 full stacks. We definitely want those 5. Probably find, or we'll take those 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. And we wouldn't mind taking the booze and also the jacket. So yeah, there's some full 15 stacks here, or 15 things that we would like to take. So there is a return visit. So let's leave it there and get home. I'm going to end the episode there, so thanks for watching this one, and I hope to see you for the next one when we'll start from the morning of day 7, and we'll take it from there. So thanks again, bye.